welcome back to the Morning Blend, where we are celebrating Women's Small Business Month. A great lawn is, of course, a source of pride, but it also makes a safe place to play for kids and pets. We are outside today with Patty Barris, the founder and CEO of Be Green Pro, and Kimberly Greenspan is the homeowner of that beautiful patio and lawn there. Great to see you, ladies.
Thank you.
Tell us just a little bit about Be Green Pro. Just how did your company happen to be started?
Well, I've always been an environmental advocate and just lover of nature. And my husband has actually been in the lawn and landscape industry since he was 18. And so I have really a love of both. I learn a lot through him vicariously and really have a love for keeping things looking beautiful. I actually started my company because 11 years ago I was walking through my neighborhood with my 4 kids and 2 dogs, and I saw a lawn care company out in the middle of February doing lawn care and weed control, and that is just not a practice that is good for anybody. The ground is still frozen, it's no good for the homeowner, and it's terrible for the environment. And just off the cuff, I said to my kids, if we had a lawn care company, we would do things so much differently. So at that moment, my oldest son, who was just about 16 at the time, said, "Mom, why don't we?" And my son Robbie still works with me today. He went off to school to become an engineer, and we are so lucky to have him back. And we're still a family-run business. So my son Jeremy, who is a graduate of accounting and finance, works with me, and my husband, my brother, and myself. And both of my other kids worked for me for a while, and they're off at college now as well.
That is such a great story. I love hearing that. I also loved reading about why natural care is so important and why you've done this sustainable property care as it relates to fertilizing, weed control, insect service too, tree care, aeration, all of it. And I wonder, for people who are listening, when's a good time to start? So when would people use your services?
Thanks for asking. So we always say the best time to start is now. Whatever the season is, it's now. It's kind of like, we think about lawn care almost like health care, and it really is. All living things need food, water, and air to survive and be healthy. And you can do that a lot of different ways. So we like to think about lawn care almost like joining a health club. So when you join a health club as a human being, if you go one day, it's like all you're going to get is sore muscles. But if you keep it up and stay with the program, after a year, you're going to have really great results that are visible and better for your health. When you start with a program like us, it doesn't matter what season you start. We're going to give you what you need at that time of the year and kind of continue to get those results that you're looking for. Now in the fall, we do say that fall is one of the most important times of the year for service. It just has to do with weather conditions and what your lawn is going to need for the winter months. A lot of people think that lawns actually die in the winter, and they don't. They go to sleep much like hibernating animals. So they need to store nutrients to be healthy over the winter and then wake up healthy in the spring. So we have a number of different services that are available to get you started now, including fall winterization and overseeding with aeration, which is also really an important fall service.
Yeah, we were looking at some of that aeration. Kimberly, tell us about your lawn, maybe what it looked like before and the transformation that you've seen, because I mean, from what I can tell, it's absolutely gorgeous.
It is really nice. I drive out sometimes just thinking like it's just so green, it's so beautiful, and before it was really patchy and we were unsure about what we could do with it. We had other services that just were not, nothing happened after they were out here. So met with Patty, and she started our service, and then within some time it just became beautiful like this. So it's really nice to be here.
It's gorgeous. Was it important to you that these ideas about sustainability and having a healthy lawn and it being safe for kids and pets and things like that?
Absolutely. That was actually one of our biggest things. So when we started, I have 2 small children at the time, and they were outside all the time playing in the yard with all the neighbors and always worrying about the pesticides and different stuff like that. Plus with the dogs, I don't worry about that when they're out. I have 2 dogs that are in the yard all day long, and I never worry about any of that. So it is very important to me, especially not bringing all that into the house.
Yeah, that importance and how beautiful it looks. It's a great combination. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love the awareness that you're building for healthy lawns and this awareness to create, great property care that builds healthier lifestyles, people, and the planet overall. So right now, go to Be Green Pro's website. That's begreen.pro and click on Contact Us. Patty will send you 5 tips for a naturally healthy lawn from her best-selling book. They will also gladly respond to any questions, and you can also request a free estimate for any of their services. Finally, mention that you saw Be Green Pro on the Morning Blend, and they will have some special offers today only.